His shotgun stores we're following for you on Robin Hood Radio. Kent Center School sent along information to Region 1 yesterday that a student at Kent Center School, middle school, tested positive for COVID-19. The student had not been in school since last week and had limited exposure to other Kent students and staff. However, out of an abundance of caution, all students in Cohort 6D at Kent will begin distance learning today and will return to school for in-person learning on Monday, November 23rd. Classroom teachers will be in contact with families in that cohort with regard to login and scheduling information. Siblings of students in Cohort 6D should come to school today. All close contacts with the student and staff have been contacted and are quarantined for 14 days. Meanwhile, an update at Housatonic Valley Regional High School. The students who were in close contact with the family that had symptoms last week, one of the students had tested positive for COVID-19. The other is negative. The small number of individuals who were in close contact with the two students have been quarantined and will remain at home for 14 days, per the recommendation of the Torrington Area Health District and their medical advisor. There is no further action that will be taken. The town of Sharon has received a steep grant in the amount of $125,000. That grant will be put towards improvements to the town hall parking lot and the town-owned building next door, which is where we are right now at Robin Hood Radio. First Selectman Brent Colley said he'll seek a match of $60,000 from the town. The project will address drainage issues and allow for expanding parking spaces. The spread of coronavirus in Connecticut has worsened since Friday, with over 4,600 new cases reported, a 5.4% positive test rate. Furthermore, the total people hospitalized by the virus has now increased to a level not seen in the state since late May. Governor Lamont, who reported that he tested negative on Monday after possible exposure, said the state is on pace to hit 100,000 cases this week, currently just over 93,000 since the start of the pandemic. Meanwhile, all 11 different municipalities within Dutchess County have at least 10 active cases of COVID-19 as of the last day of October. The county had 186 active cases as of Saturday, the most recent day for which the county had posted data on its online information. The county had 519 active cases. Total confirmed cases for the first 2 weeks of November are 620. That outnumbers the county's total for any full month since May. And New York's COVID-19 restriction prompt cancellations at Mass MoCA. New York joined the list of high-risk states on Saturday. The addition meant that canceled tickets for the Contemporary Art Museum in North Adams. It represents a significant portion of their ticket buyers, according to Jenny Wright, the museum's director of communications. Quoting here, "And we certainly saw an increase in refunds and cancellations over the weekend." The Town of Kent Board of Finance has their monthly meeting coming up at 7 p.m. Town of Sheffield Select Board meeting agenda is at 7 p.m. Sharon Board of Selectmen have a special meeting at 6:50 in person and via Zoom. It's on the steep grant. And then the Sharon Board of Finance has a special meeting at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Discuss and vote to a town meeting the request for the Board of Selectmen for the acceptance of that steep grant. Discussing and vote on a town meeting to request the Board of Selectmen for supplemental allocations of $70,000. And the Sharon Board of Selectmen will then again meet at 7:30 in person and via Zoom, set a special meeting date, and then adjourn. Coming up in Cornwall at 7:30, Board of Selectmen. The Claverack Free Library Holiday Extravaganza will run November 18th and 20th from 2 to 6, November 21st from 11 to 2 in the community room at the Claverack Free Library. Coming up on the 18th in Cornwall, the Board of Education has a Zoom meeting that is set for 4:15. On the 18th in Salisbury at 5:30, the Salisbury Affordable Housing Commission meets at 5:30, and the track meets at the new transfer station at 6:30. The Dover Town Board has a special meeting coming up on the 18th at Duncan Hill Road in Dover Plains, New York. Also on the 18th, the Region 1 ABC Committee will be meeting at 7 p.m. at the central office. Coming up in Salisbury at the 18th, the Salisbury Economic Development Committee will meet at 6 p.m. On the 19th in Cornwall, Board of Finance meets at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Also on November 19th at 7 p.m. in Ancram at Ancram Town Hall, the Town Board will have their meeting at 7 p.m. A ZBA meeting on November 19th will be held at the Library Annex, the Northeast Zoning Board of Appeals. That will take place at 7:30. The Wasaic Fire Company and Auxiliary sponsoring a baked ham dinner takeout only drive-through pickup style on Friday the 20th at the Wasaic Firehouse, 4 to 6 p.m. Tickets are $15 each. Pre-order tickets at 845-789-1059. A Cornwall town meeting is set for November 20th to receive the town report and vote on the 5-year capital plan at 7 p.m. at the Cornwall Consolidated School, 5 Cream Hill Road. On the 21st in Cornwall, Robert Andrew Parker art on display at the library at 5 p.m. Cornwall's Geology with Hugh Cheney via Zoom. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, interlakenin.com, and by Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. The Dow Jones Industrial Average will start off today at 29,950.44, the NASDAQ at 11,924.13, and the S&P 500 at 3626.91. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments.